Alright, y'all, so there was a technical difficulties on my part, but it should be good now. I had to do something different, so it should be good now. I think. Let me see. Can I press the play button? Dang, now I can't even press the play button, y'all. What's going on? Like I seriously can't press the play button. Hold on. This. Oh my gosh. This can't be happening, y'all. What is going on here? Alright. I don't know what just happened, y'all. That's just ridiculous. Oh yeah, so as I was saying, bro, I don't know what's up with having another sword character. Well, another weapon-based character. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, she got a scythe. I mean, he got a scythe, got a great axe. Not a scythe, a great axe and a spear and a bow and arrow. Ooh. That's lit though. That's lit. I'm not gonna lie, that's lit. It's the man himself. What's good?
Yes, there you have it. Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses is joining the battle. Fire Emblem Three Houses was released just last summer, so it's still very new. Even so, you'll soon be able to play as them in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This release is planned for January 28th. You'll have instant access if you have the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass, and it will also be available for purchase individually.
Nice. That's like right around the corner.
Familiar with Fire Emblem or Three Houses, I'll explain a few things, so don't worry. First off, what is Fire Emblem? It's really hard to pronounce in Japanese. The producer said it's okay if I just say Fire Emblem. But when writing it, if you don't write Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem police will come and get you. So please be careful.
Hold on real quick, y'all.
The series' first entry launched in Japan on the Famicom in 1990. You could say it was a pioneer in the genre of tactical role-playing games. You might be wondering what makes it particularly tactical. Well, it's tactical in that it simulates combat. You can think of it as moving pieces in a board game, or in other words, a game in which you advance units across a grid and battle. When we talk about tactical games of that era, there were lots of ones in which you command tanks, aircraft, and so on. But Fire Emblem was unique because each unit was a specific character.
My computer don't be doing this. I don't know why it's doing this now, bro. There we go.
Plus, something made it stand out from other Nintendo products. Characters could permanently die. That's pretty direct language though, so perhaps we should just say they're sleeping with the fishes. But really, if a character fell in battle, you'd lose that unit. They'd be gone and you couldn't use them again.
Wow.
Recent entries in the series maintain this concept of permadeath to some degree in classic mode and what have you.
I've never played Fire Emblem before, but I've definitely seen a lot of like gameplays of it.
In the older games, your units would really be gone, never to be mentioned again. Scary.
Man.
The game's stories are told like chronicles of war, with increasingly distinct characters and engrossing scenarios. Several characters also appear in the Super Smash Bros. Series, and 6 of the 7 use a counterattack. It's their down special. There's actually a reason for this. When I was considering how to incorporate Fire Emblem Fighters into Super Smash Bros. Melee, I thought it might be interesting to reflect the turn-based nature of the original game. First comes your opponent's turn. They attack and you counter. Next comes your turn. And now, Fire Emblem Three Houses is the 17th game in the series.
Fire Emblem doing this thing.
In particular, might be thinking, 17 games? There are that many? Well, if you include Fire Emblem Heroes in the remakes, but you don't include the Satellaview game, Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE, and Fire Emblem Warriors, then it comes out to 62
I forgot about Fire Emblem Warriors. It's basically like Dynasty Warriors.
Can you say a challenge?
Y'all know about that game.
I'll give it a try.
God damn. I wanted that one. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted that one. The Radiant Dawn.
There you go, 17.
God damn.
So, you saw how I was counting in a weird way, right? I was counting in binary. This is 0. Fold this here and you get 1, get 2, then 2 plus 1 equals 3. So, this would be 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then
How you,
16.
bro, what?
So you add 1 and you get 17.
So, I just count like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's how I do it.
One hand. And if you use both hands, you can count all the way up to 1023.
God damn.
If you've given up counting the knots in a tatami mat, you could always give it a go.
I mean, sure, I ain't gonna lie, I will try it. I'll try it, cause like, that's new.
Three houses. In Japanese, the male version of the main character is called Bereto, and the female version is called Beresu. But in English, they share the same name, Byleth. Byleth becomes a professor who ends up leading one of 3 academic houses. Once you've chosen a house, you guide them through their school life, and, well, you end up fighting the other houses. After a certain incident, 5 years pass, and you meet up with your grown-up students to battle against the other houses in their regions. It's a very sad game in which your former allies become enemies, turn hostile, and try to kill you.
Wow.
To understand the concept of Fire Emblem Three Houses, I played an early version of the game before its release. I've done the same thing before, with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, for example. Because I couldn't wait until launch to experience it, or we'd have never made it in time. For that title, I borrowed an early version of the game for 2 days, ran around all the areas, saw the ending, realized for the first time, I guess we can't really have Breath of the Wild's Princess Zelda as a fighter. I did the same this time, but with there being 3 houses and multiple endings, it was really hard to get a feel for it. And of course, there weren't any walkthroughs I could reference.
Right.
The game has multiple routes, and the outcome of each is very different. Your experience will vary depending on the route you choose, and many of the characters you meet will adopt different roles in the story. I'll try to avoid spoilers when I'm talking about the fighter. I hope you'll understand.
Alright, bet.
Before my demonstration, I should point out that when I did the Terry Bogard showcase video, I mentioned that it was recorded a month in advance. But this time, we have to account for the holidays and such, so we're filming 2 months in advance of this video's release. Right now, it's actually November.
God darn.
Therefore, some of what I'm about to show you might differ a bit from the finished version. As always, I'm using a special in-game camera and such for demonstration purposes. Here I go.
Ooh. Okay. Let's get it.
So, this is our new fighter, Byleth. Sadly, they're lacking in mobility. It's maybe a bit better than Robin's, but that's about all you can say for them. Throws are not their strong point either. Their grab lacks range. But actually, you could say that they're distance demon. The hero's relic they use changes depending on the direction you input with the stick.
Oh, that's a shield break right there. That's a shield break.
Three houses. They look like bones, and there's a reason for that. First, let's talk about the weapon Byleth uses for upward inputs, the Sword of the Creator.
Okay.
The Sword of the Creator here is Byleth's default weapon. They use it for flurry attacks and tilt attacks, such as down tilt attacks, where it takes the form of a whip.
Nice.
They also use the sword for dash attacks and other moves.
Okay.
For their up smash attack,
ooh,
they'll whip the sword upward to launch enemies in the air.
Nice.
For their up air attack, they'll wave the whip sword overhead. The hit
that's
potential
nice.
for this attack lasts for a relatively long time. The up special move is really something. The sword extends like this, allowing you to do things like this.
Ooh, that is a spike right there.
Into the air with that attack. And in addition,
that is a spike, dog. Ooh.
this.
Bro, that is nice, bro. That's nice.
You'll launch opponents upward until their damage reaches.
That's actually a good recovery too. You can do some serious combos with that.
Exceed that percentage, and you'll need to be careful. You may find it helpful to mid-air dodge. I've already shown this, but you can also use it to latch onto edges.
Okay.
So that's the up special.
All right, nice.
Now for the sideways inputs. This is Eredvar, the same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology. First, we'll go through the forward and back air attacks. As you can see, they have a long reach.
They do.
Like so.
They actually do.
Marth's air attack keeps opponents in check too, right? If Byleth does the same thing, you'd win out, so you should be able to beat it.
Wow.
Next, the side smash attack. This also has a long range. It'll connect even from here.
God darn.
Also, if you add an upward tilt, it will be stronger.
Oh, so you do? Okay,
And if
cool.
you've knocked an opponent down, the side attack won't hit unless you add a downward tilt to aim for them.
Okay, makes sense.
By the way, the tip of the lance is more powerful. The shaft part is weaker, so it's not suited to close combat. It won't deal much damage, and it won't launch opponents far.
So you
That's
got.
why, as a rule, one hit with the blade part aimed upward. Or downward in this case.
Okay.
Next, the side special move. Byleth will simply swing the lance like this, but again, it has excellent reach. For example, even when your opponent is at this distance, it'll still hit.
Wow. That look like he'll do some serious damage too.
Smash attack to charge forward a little, like this.
Ooh. God, doing 85%?
But as you'd expect, it can be easily shielded, so be careful.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Use it in midair and you'll carve up a large area. Returning to the side air attacks from earlier, they have great horizontal reach, but they lack verticality.
Okay.
So this complements it well. Although you'll be vulnerable when you land. Now, for the downward inputs. For these, Byleth will
Bro,
use
I'm
axe
telling you,
over
that's a shield break.
It's named after a weapon that appears in Ugaritic myth. First, the down air attack. It really is strong.
Wow, 19%.
You can try for a meteor effect with this attack. Next is the down smash attack. A heavy swing of the axe back and forth. As you can see, it has a great deal of launch power.
Ooh.
And for the down special, Byleth channels
Dang.
devastating strike. It's a bold move, similar to the Falcon Punch, but here's what makes it different. When readying the move, there's a super armor effect.
30%, dang.
Which allows you to withstand an attack. Just so you know, if you execute a Falcon Punch at about the same time,
No way.
bit slower than the Falcon Punch, but due to the super armor effect, you have the advantage.
Wow. Wait, okay, but you can't get grabbed. I knew it.
Another notable aspect is that it lets you pass through platforms. While you're charging up, you can breeze past platforms like this to reach a lower area.
Hold on, my computer about to die?
It won't let you jump, but you could use it as a surprise attack.
Oh yeah, my computer about to die. Hold up.
The swing takes a while, so if an opponent runs behind you during the move, you can quickly change direction. Even though it can be hard to land a hit with this move, it can be really effective when used against a group of opponents.
So you can switch that around
Even
there.
if you fail to land a direct hit, any opponents on the ground nearby will still be launched a little. It's as if the quaking of the ground launches them. By the way, earlier I talked a little bit about the other Fire Emblem characters' moves.
Oh, can you counter that?
Using this down special against fighters from the Fire Emblem series, because you'll just get loads of counters.
Woo! Yeah, I just realized that.
In a single attack. Counters can actually multiply the power of blocked attacks. Using easily anticipated attacks like this can just get you hit by counter after counter. Next, we have the neutral moves. The bow you use is called Failnot, which shares its name with the bow from the Knights of the Round Table.
Okay.
It only appears in a few neutral moves. You've got the neutral air attack. This attack is similar to a move of Pit's and other fighters like him. It lets you spin the weapon around. It's also easy to read certain combos with it. And with the neutral special, you'll let loose an arrow.
Nice.
It's pretty straightforward, right? But there are a few noteworthy aspects to this bow. First, the biggest difference between this bow and Link's is that once you enter the command, you can keep charging until it's ready. You can't release it partway through the charge, so when it does fire, the arrow travels at high speed. It's also very powerful.
Nice.
That said, still cancel out of the stance using the shield button. You can also change direction while in the stance. It works up until this point, but keep holding the button. You'll unleash
Ooh!
an arrow that looks like a beam of light.
Okay.
You can perform this move by keeping the button held down. You charge up power like so, charge a bit more, and then fire.
That's nice.
But again, you'll need to take care when using this move. For one, when you've powered up the move to its max, there's no way to cancel out of it. Not even with the shield button.
Dang,
In other words,
okay.
you're committed to firing it. So you see, a situation like this is pretty terrible.
Yeah, they could just
Once you've
reflect
entered the
that.
stance, you won't be able to do anything. Which means it's quite the risky attack to use against fighters who have a move with a reflector effect. But you can always just aim into the fray, as it is, after all, a long-range move.
Like Fox, Falco,
So
Palutena.
when using this projectile weapon. Byleth's final smash is called Progenitor God Ruptured Heaven. In the original game, there's a move called Ruptured Heaven. This is an enhanced version. As you can see, you team up with the mysterious Sophist and launch an attack together. Now, let's talk about the color variations. It's set up so that the default and odd-numbered color variations are male, while the even-numbered ones are female. However, the third, fourth, and fifth colors are, as you can see, reminiscent of the house leaders.
Hey.
Those of you who played the original game will of course understand what I'm referring to. The sixth color is based on Sophist, who you just saw earlier.
Okay.
And the seventh and eighth variations have a different hair color, which is based on something that occurs in the course of the original game's story. Didn't we see this variation in the final smash?
Okay, so I'm not gonna spoil it. Alright, so how about the stage?
Next, I'll introduce the stage. For this one, we of course tried to recreate the place where you spend most of the game. Garrick Mach Monastery. This is how Garrick Mach Monastery is laid out in the original game. From these, we chose to have it cycle through the marketplace, reception hall, bridge, and cathedral, all in one stage. It's the type of stage that rotates through different areas, such as these four. Let me introduce each of the guests that appear in these four areas. The first area is the marketplace. I think this is where a lot of people come to do their shopping. The guests that appear here are students of the Blue Lion's house, Dimitri, Dedu, and Ingrid. Not Dimitri, Dudu, or Ingrid. Their names are a bit difficult to say. They're largely from the Holy Kingdom of Vargas. Since it's a kingdom, that means they have a monarchy. For that reason, I guess you could say Dimitri is the future king. He had quite the difficult life and may or may not end up with just one eye. He's an unfortunate one, that one. There are vendors on either side. In the original game, these are important booths where you buy all sorts of things, but here you can break them, you see. If you do break them, the stage will expand to the left and right. I wonder where people will buy their supplies now.
I'm saying, man, you gonna destroy it?
In the background, you can see the gatekeeper. You often pass through this area in Fire Emblem 3 houses, and you end up talking to him a lot. Moving through these areas is possible thanks to this mysterious platform. Just when it seems like you've come to a stop,
ooh, that's kind of cool.
You'll come crashing back down. We've broken through the ceiling and slammed into the building. And the guests in the reception hall are Edelgard, Dorothea, and Petra of the Black Eagles. Take note, it's not spelled Edelgard. They're from the Adrestian Empire. And as such, they embrace their military might. Edelgard is one of the characters who is central to the conflict. Depending on the path you take,
Petra kind of bad though. I'm sorry, Petra kind of bad.
There are prominent chandeliers above the stage. It's possible to knock them down.
Just like
However, Byleth can't actually reach it, even though it's their stage. You can reach it with other fighters though. So, it's nice if you can work your way up there by getting lucky and being launched up, or perhaps by using another fighter as a stepping stone. There we go, I made it. And you can knock it down.
Kind of like
Also,
Little Max stage.
Like so. Just like the sign that reads Fudin Kaza in the Suzaku Castle stage, it can break if you launch the opponent into it at close range. Next up, the bridge. The camera rotates 90 degrees, creating this long area.
Ooh,
it's very
nice.
wide indeed. It's similar to the Bridge of Elden stage. The guests are from the Golden Deer, Claude, Hilda, and Lawrence. They belong to the Leicester Alliance. Because it's an alliance of many noble families, you could say that they have a wide assortment of members. And Claude is the sharpest of the bunch. Incidentally, both Claude and Hilda are the names of characters that appear in Genealogy of the Holy War, the 4th title in the Fire Emblem series. I guess once you've reached the 17th game and are creating 40 characters for each new entry, you're bound to get a bit of name overlap. The naming process must be tough. Hey, it looks like the Pegasus Knight is busy training. As for the bridge's design, it's just a long pathway, plain and simple. You can expect plenty of blows to be exchanged at the edges of the screen.
God darn.
You could also say it's a place where the fail knot really shines, and in this sense, I think it suits the Golden Deer perfectly.
You did one, I did one too. Now for the cathedral.
The last area is the cathedral, only with some platforms you can pass through. The guests appearing in the cathedral are Seta, Flame, and Rhea. There's Seta, who appears to have an extremely strong bond with his sister, Flame. She seems to be under the protection of him and Rhea, who you can see fighting during the opening of Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Okay.
All three have character quirks related to their true identities. I feel that Flame might be saying shush at this point, so I'll leave it at that. This is a simple area of the stage. All it has are these platforms. Being the last area, it may be a place where some intense battles will be waged. It'll cycle through each location in about 2.5 minutes.
Okay, nice. Alright, we're gonna see some gameplay.
Today we'll have a tag team battle in Squad Strike with the DLC team pitted against Fire Emblem protagonists from throughout the ages. That'll give us precisely 5 players per side.
Alright, cool.
Alright, here we go, Joker. Joker! And Hero!
Oh, he's gonna turn up with one character.
Banjo! By now, I think you know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But basically, I'm trying to defeat all 5 opponents with
just one character, yeah.
But as expected, it's going to be a pretty tough battle, so I'm using anything I can get my hands on.
Right.
It's not going to land that easily. Uh-oh, this is bad.
Uh-oh.
I better keep my distance. I'll use this chance to attack.
Okay. Okay, Sakurai.
That's scary. He's invincible for a moment here.
Oh, these bombs everywhere.
Ouch. Perfect shield of that, huh? Good one. We do this, or like so. No anti-air, huh?
Okay.
It's a soccer ball.
That's 2.
Good. There's Mom. You're in a good spot, Mom.
Okay, it's 3. Okay.
I shouldn't have taken that. Gardevoir. Well, I guess no one uses projectiles. At this
That's
point,
what I'm saying. Nobody else even use projectiles, bro.
I feel like the enemy might get this smash ball.
Oh!
They got it.
Careful!
But I mustn't give up.
No way.
I can't waste the chance.
Okay, Sakura.
There's another smash ball. Yes, got it. Now, what are you charging up for?
Oh, this is Sakura talking. He's talking smack. Okay.
There's still more. Wow. Go on, you can take the hammer, but it's mine. Although I'm scared I might get hit with a counter in this state.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Okay, he turned up. He turned up for real, for real.
Good game.
He turned up, man.
It can be fun to play like this, especially in tag team, so I think it's a good idea to try imposing different types of challenges on yourself. The end.
Alright, now for the song collection, okay.
Now, about the additional music. Since it's from the Fire Emblem series, we'll be adding each of the new tracks to all the Fire Emblem stages. There are already a lot of Fire Emblem tracks in the game. Our selection this time has been made taking those existing tracks into consideration. 11 songs are being added. This includes an arrangement of the main theme in both Japanese and English. I hope you'll enjoy these as well. We're also adding in a new spirit board.
Oh yeah, of course.
It includes the house leaders among some of the other popular characters. So this is Legend class.
Of course. Of course.
Also, there's a new classic mode route, a Heroic Legacy, which
Oh.
is designed to let you enjoy classic Fire Emblem stages from throughout the series' history. The final battle is against Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but you'll find that something pretty amusing happens, so look forward to that.
Oh, okay.
Now for the Mii Fighter costumes. Please take a look.
Alright, bet. Oh, that's... Oh. Now that's a costume right there. Oh yeah. That's a nice costume right there. Okay. But they got the whole face and everything. That's nice. Mega Man X? Ah, we got Mega Man X, the gunner. Now I'm definitely. Oh yeah, you already know what time it is. You already know what time it is. Got another one. Got another Mega Man. Ooh, EXE. One of my favorite Mega Mans, y'all. One of my favorite Mega Mans. Okay. What? Bro, they got the costume for Cuphead. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Bro, it's like he's actually in the game, y'all. That's nice, bro. That's a nice costume. Oh, that's gonna be lit, dog. That's gonna be lit.
This time we're releasing a Cuphead costume. And for those of you who purchased the Cuphead costume, an additional song will be added. It's called Floral Fury, and it's the theme that plays when fighting Cagney Carnation.
Alright.
I hope you enjoy these as well. After purchasing a costume, I recommend using the sharing feature. If someone has created a Mii fighter, you can play using the costume it's wearing immediately after you download it. And now, onto the amiibo.
Now you know people gonna do. You know people gonna do that. I know so many people who's gonna get Dark Samus.
Pretty good, doesn't it?
I know so many people who's gonna get Dark Samus.
For release on Friday, January 17th.
Wow.
And now, with the addition of Byleth, the Fighter's Pass is finally complete. The lineup was Joker, Hero, Banjo and Kazooie, Terry Bogard, and Byleth.
Man, that's crazy.
From more than 70 fighters, only 5 have been added. But I must say, this game has always been an exceptional experience. And since the roster was already so large to begin with, right from the start, we intended to make the most out of the new gameplay mechanics and so on. There really were a lot of new mechanics, weren't there? When we add a new fighter, we don't simply make their attacks or their movements a little different. Instead, we try to offer you a whole new style of play.
Okay.
As I stated, we'll continue to release more DLC fighters down the line.
That's true. Oh
I
yeah.
thought that 1 or 2 might suffice, but, well, have a look.
Huh? Oh, even more fighters in the. Okay, yeah. Oh, oh, there's another one. Oh, so we getting 6 new fighters. Okay.
There'll be 1 more fighter than last time. For this reason, we will be releasing the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 2. It will be available for pre-purchase on the date shown, so please keep an eye out. And now that it's official, we intend to move ahead with development. Of course, like last time, the contents will remain unknown for now, and I'm personally very sorry that we have to release Fighters Pass Volume 2 when the details have yet to be revealed.
Okay.
Like last time, I'd be very grateful if, despite that, you would understand why and purchase it.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
New additions have already been decided.
I've already purchased the first one. Might as well purchase the second one.
Potential candidates on Twitter, I'm afraid it would be very hard to consider them.
Cause he was seeing on Twitter how many people was guessing.
We're also including a bonus with Fighters Pass Volume 2. Last time, it was a Rex costume. But this time, here's what we have.
Okay. Ooh.
It's a Mii fighter costume for Mii sword fighter, the ancient soldier gear from The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Nice. I like that. I like
This
that.
will not be for sale individually, so it can only be acquired as part of Fighters Pass Volume 2.
Whoa, you could throw the bomb out too? Oh, that's nice. Lastly, okay, what else is it? What else?
It's been reported that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the highest selling fighting game in the world.
I knew it, bro.
I don't know if it counts as simply a fighting game, but I guess it's seen as a fighting game around the world.
I mean,
Seems like Street Fighter 2 was in the lead for a while, but now Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has surpassed it in total sales.
Hey.
However, I'm not sure if this is accurate. There were 5 versions of Street Fighter 2, or 6 to 7 if you really want to get into the weeds.
Okay.
Plus, there's the arcade versions and the 25 ports to other systems, so I don't know if that's been accounted for. Also, I don't know if that really qualifies as one game. It's up for discussion. So, who knows? But when it comes to a single piece of software, it seems like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is #1.
Congrats, bro.
I still don't know if it can really be called just a fighting game.
I mean, it's more than just a fighting game, to be honest.
It's become more than a fighting game. Some sort of celebration of gaming or something else entirely.
Yeah.
Also, I feel a deep attachment to the 5 DLC fighters. The first Fighters Pass just wrapped up, but it was decided that there would be more DLC. Which means no breaks for me. I plan to keep working hard, so I hope you can continue to support us.
Of course, of course.
That's it. Thank you.
Oh man, that is lit, dog. Oh my gosh. That's lit, bro. Wow, y'all, that is so lit. Wow, bro. Oh, I don't know why this has so many dislikes though. I think it's because people was guessing who the next fighter would be, and they guessed wrong, and it is actually someone they have never seen before, or they probably have seen, but wouldn't expect to be another Fire Emblem character. Other than that, man, hey man, Mr. Sakurai is doing his thing, bro. Like he always be hitting us with some fire content, fire DLC and developments, man, with Super Smash Bros. He always have, man. So hey, I'm not complaining one bit, man. I can't wait for it. I can't wait for the DLC to drop, and I get to play with the character, cause you already know your boy Dizzy is a huge Super Smash Bros. Fan. You know what I'm saying? But hey, now that I know that we got 6 more characters coming out in the future, oh my gosh, I can only imagine who those characters could be. And I swear, bro, if Sora is in there, bro, I swear, if Sora is in that mix, well, I'm about to do a backflip out this window, bro, cause man, that's my dog, bro. That's my dog. But yeah, man, this concludes the video. Sorry I started a little bit, early on into the video, because I streamed not too long ago, but it wasn't acting right, so I tried it again. And yeah, hey, we're litty out here. And hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this live reaction. If y'all want me to do more of these with upcoming events, like Game Awards and stuff like this, I'm gonna do this morely on my gaming channel. I only did this on my main channel, so that way I can get y'all's attention. Plus, I put my gaming channel as my YouTube thing. That's why I ain't put my main channel there, cause my main channel is good. I'm trying to get y'all to go to my gaming channel, which is up there. You feel me? But other than that, y'all, hey, love each and every one of y'all, and I shall see y'all in the next one. Peace. That's well, it ain't peace yet until I end the stream, but hey, peace.